Greetings. I am your senator and friend, Alicia Chucky Hansen, keeping in touch with my people. Your new edition of Keeping in Touch with My People. First of all, I want to thank all of you for the great support I continue to receive, the confidence you have in me in delivering on your behalf as I protect and defend the rights of all citizens of the United States Virgin Islands. In this instance, I want to bring a concern that I believe is also your concern as it relates to the PX here on St. Croix. You may know by now, based on my announcement last Friday, that the PX on St. Croix will lock down on that very same weekend, after members of the National Guard and veterans met with me and called upon me to investigate this situation. I eventually called the General of the United States Virgin Islands National Guard and asked the question, is it a fact that you intend to shut down the PX on St. Croix today? And he confirmed that Friday that in fact the PX will be shut down. I expressed my concern about the promptness of the closure of our PX here on St. Croix. He indicated to me that the PX was losing money. And another matter, they also intend to expand the PX whenever they reopen. I worked too hard over the years to get the PX here on St. Croix. My friends, I don't intend for that PX to be closed down and remain closed. Too many of my people depend on that PX. What about, in fact, giving appropriate notice? Is that the way the Guard that's supposed to defend and protect us plan the future? I submit not. I am highly concerned about our protection at this time. If you can even plan how we're going to close up a PX in the Virgin Islands. My concerns go beyond that, and that is the need to have a PX in the Virgin Islands, specifically St. Croix, because it is an area where commodities becomes a lot less of a cost to the people that went to defend this country and now are retired veterans. Those that are active in the National Guard and other people in uniform that in fact depend to actually submit the difference between going to the open market and the PX. They depend on this to subsidize their very small incomes. So I submit to the General of the Virgin Islands that I am disgusted in the way he closed down the PX, and my investigation continues because of some misinformation that he has provided to me and the people of the Virgin Islands, specifically St. Croix. We should be expanding our PX, not closing down the PX. What went wrong? Why we were not notified as your representative of such a closure? Why veterans and those in active duty had to come to me to tip me off and investigate to confirm, and only then did it become public. It is disgusting. Our people depends on that PX. The competition is necessary here on St. Croix. Where else would they have closed down abruptly the PX for our men and women in uniform and those that are retired? In Puerto Rico, I submit not. St. Thomas, U.S. Virgin Islands, no way. But here on St. Croix, people think they can do whatever they want and get away with it. I assure you that my investigation is not going to stop there. I'm going to apply the kind of pressure that I know how to make sure the return of our PX in the United States Virgin Islands, specifically the island of St. Croix. Thank you very much.